What up there, guys? This is Jugget82, and this is a video talking about the handhelds that I have. And the reason I wanted to do this video is because I recently found this little bugger. This is my original Game Boy that I had way back in probably 94 or 95. Found it in my sister's room. It was corroded as fuck. One of the springs is kind of bent, but overall it looks like it's in pretty good condition. Here's one of the batteries I had to pull and tear to get out. Yeah, look at that son bitch. It's pretty fucked up. It's a battery that of course corroded. But yeah, if you look at the actual shape of the Game Boy, it's actually in pretty good condition. Haven't tested it out yet. It's kind of weird because I'm amazed at how intact it still is. Doesn't have a back, of course, but yeah, cool to know that I still have this. The 60 me, this right here, and I've showed this before in a pickup video, but this is the Game Boy Pocket that I got. Well, actually, my sister got from a lady who gave it to her, and actually, really, she gave it to me because my sister hasn't asked for it back, so it pretty much continued to mine. I claimed it, motherfucker. And if you look at both of them, of course, you can see that the size comparisons, it's of course different. Of course, it's a bigger screen on the Pocket than the original Game Boy. It's a little bit different coloring also if you look at the screens. But it's kind of weird that both of them are actually clear. Yeah, kind of weird. In the Pocket, I actually have Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Another handheld that I have. By the way, before I get to that, we should talk about cell phones. Because you know, these new cell phone gadgets and stuff, you can play Super Nintendo, Game Boy, and others. But I had an emulator on this phone, and it was called GSNES. And basically, it's a pretty cool emulator. You can play all your Super Nintendo games on it. And, you know, and all that good stuff. It just, I couldn't do anything with it on this little small ass bastard of a phone. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really know how to do the cell phone, but of course, you know, people can play it. Now, this right here is the VG Pocket, and I got this from a great YouTuber by the name of Timothy81. If by the way, if you guys have never seen Timothy81's channel, please check it out. Really cool YouTuber. VG Pocket is like a portable gaming device, and what it is like you can play different games. It's got 50 games on here. You can play Space Invaders, Bust a Move. They also have a bunch of other games on here, generically like put together games. But it's really a fun system to play. Of course, it's the power on button. Like I said, it's really cool to have this system, and I'm so grateful that I got this from Timothy81. But yeah, another cool handheld. The next handheld is this right here. This is the Game Boy Advance SP. Now, I got this because I did have the original Game Boy Advance. Let my cousin play it, and she fucked up the screen somehow. I guess she pushed down on it or something where she blackened in some parts of the screen. This one right here is actually kind of messed up also. It's the switch button doesn't really work unless you put some pressure on it, or it probably needs to be charged now, but yeah, it's kind of whatever. This right here is the one I bought from MNC 122708. It's of course the SP Lite, which has a brighter screen. Look how bright that motherfucker is. And it plays Game Boy Advance games, of course, and also Game Boy games. Just Donkey Kong Country 3 right there. Fun ass game. Another couple of things I wanted to show about my handhelds is this right here. This is the original, and believe it or not, it goes with this right here. The original case that it came in. And there's a couple of games up in here. But yeah, what you can do is you can basically put the Game Boy in that little slot right there, and it fits in perfectly. And of course, you can close it up, and Voila. Goes up perfectly like so. And yeah, now you're playing with Nintendo Power, motherfucker. But yeah, it's in there like that. It's pretty cool to know that I have that. And also the Game Boy Pocket that I have received came with a lot of goodies also. It came with the official Nintendo Game Boy Pocket carrying case. You basically put your Game Boy Pocket in here on the go, and it has a bunch of other games in there. Um, Also, it came with this right here that you can use for your Game Boy Game Boy Pocket as well as Game Boy. It's basically a performance where you can get a little more of an enhancement of playing your video games. But yeah, a nice little array of handheld goodies right there. As you can see, I actually have the webcam on my shirt so I can show both hands and all that good shit. But yeah, this is Jugget82 saying, look at all this shit, man. Look at that. Look at all that good stuff, man. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Showing you guys, yeah. Oh, that controlled ass battery, yeah. Yeah, this is the handheld I own. This is Jugget82 signing off.